Hey everyone, welcome back to the Tej Talks podcast. Now today I'm talking about a topic that I posted on Instagram the other day, and I had so many people messaging me saying, who are you talking about, Tej? Who's pissed you off now? Who's acting weird? Who's fake? And I was like, fucking everyone, okay? Yeah, not everyone, a lot of people. Yeah, I'm wearing a shirt because I'm stunting. Get it? Because I'm wearing trackies underneath. Because this video is about stunting and online people being fake. Look at my lips just turned down. And just people like that. Now look, the internet is a wonderful place full of marvel and exploration and science and knowledge and faith and culture and love and recipes, you know? I followed one yesterday for Napoli pizza, a different recipe, and it really didn't bang. So back to the original recipe for my Napoli pizza. The internet is full of people who are helping, who are providing lots of knowledge and doing good things. But the internet is also full of people who are what they used to call snake oil sellers. You know, they've been around for thousands of years, they're still here. What a surprise, you know? Just like Stoicism applies now, even though it's from hundreds or I don't know, thousands of years ago. Why are we so dumb that we haven't changed in that long amount of time? Like, yeah, someone tell me that, leave a comment below. But my point is, I see so much lately. So Instagram, stop showing me. I know you're watching and hearing me, so just listen to me, like stop showing me this. People just faking it. Now, there's a difference between being wealthy and showing it and using it effectively to market and sell. There's a difference. I'm not against you got a nice car, you put it on Instagram, you got a nice watch, you got to put on it. I'm not against that. You know why? Because it's a bit of a catch-22. Society is so shallow, it needs these signs of success. Not, I'm really happy and content with myself and I love trees. That's real success and happiness to some people, right? It needs, look at this, look at that, look at this. Like, I get it. I don't have anything against that, like genuinely, because I know that it works. And if you are successful and you have these things and you're actually helping and teaching people and you show them as part of that marketing, I can't lie, I'm just not against that. And you might say, oh, but you know, whatever. Cool, say that, put it in the comments below, yeah? And I'll respond to you. You can beef out in the comments. But really, I get it, right? It works. It makes sense for marketing. It makes sense to get your point across because that's what society needs. You know, it's chicken and egg. If you don't show that and you try sell your service or your coaching or mentoring, whatever it is, it's a lot harder. Like, I mean, a lot harder. What I don't like is misinformation and misdirection. You know, I put something on Instagram the other day that leaders have now become misleaders. What used to be leadership is now misleadership because it's so easy and it's not cheap, but it's fairly low priced in order to stunt on Instagram. And if you have friends who have certain things, it's free to stunt on Instagram. You've seen some of my videos where my friend's car's just taking the piss. And I've had people message me say, oh, hey Tej, what's the 7 steps to financial freedom? Can I buy your course? And I'm like, dude, yeah, you can buy my course. But secondly, you missed the whole point of this video. There's a whole bunch of people misleading. What does misleading mean? Okay, turnover and net profit are very different. Now I'm buying businesses, it's very, very different, right? I'm gonna fuck what your turnover is. 10 mil, cool. I mean, that sounds good, right? Your net profit's $500,000, cool. Serious though, how many people get to that? Like no shade, nothing. Okay, we're serious, we're talking. But there's a very big difference. Now you can walk around and say, yeah, call me Mr. 10 mil man, you know? Yeah, 10 milli. 4 years ago I had nothing. Now, you know, I really spent $1 million on just 2 Richard Millies, you know? Hold tight, Burna Boy. And I appreciate getting to that level of turnover is hard work. And it means something still. And it's impressive. Like, you know, I'm not denying any of this. But, it's not in your pocket. It's very different. It's like people in property. Oh, I'm a property millionaire. I was a property millionaire a long fucking time ago if you go off that. If you go off value of properties. But I've got, you know, what it is now with the value gone up, maybe 60% loan to value. I think it's less given the values actually. So I'm a 50% owner of these properties and hey bank, you own the rest of it. So in assets, yeah, okay, gone past $1 million long time ago. But actually in equity, it's 40% of that. Whatever the total figure is now, 1.45 now at this stage, maybe a bit higher. If I sell it all, that's what I get in cash, liquid, so that I'm a 500,000-aire, whatever you want to call it, not a millionaire. But people like to use that, oh, I became a property millionaire. Again, it's an impressive thing, do not get me wrong, no shade here. But don't go around saying that and using it to sell your fucking shit courses when you've bought £1 million in assets. You know, there's just a lot of play here. You can't just say, I'm a property millionaire. You know, just like you can't say, yeah, I'm a 10 mil man. You know what I mean? Or there's misdirection. Here's misdirection. Right, here's me 4 years ago, my passport with a cut in it, my Fruit of the Loom t-shirt, I had 20 quid in the bank, 20 quid. And now, here's me, yeah, buying Lush moisturizer. Man, I'm a baller now, Lush, yeah? You know what I'm saying? These headphones cost £300. Look how small it is. I spent £300 on something this small. baller. You get what I'm saying, right? Like, it made sense. But if I just put 750 grand on screen, or I just, say, yeah, I went from having minus 20 quid in my account and now look, 10 mil, whatever. There's a misdirection there because you ain't got 10 mil in your account, yeah? If your turnover is still there, fine, but you haven't got that. It's like saying, if you control rent to rents, yeah? Well, by the way, nothing against a strategy, great strategy for beginners and even potentially in the long run somewhere. If you say, yeah, portfolio rent to rent sitting around, sitting on 25 mil, okay, so you've done rent to rent in London, you've got 25 houses, for example, great, like, well done, but you're not 25 sitting on 25 fucking mil. You don't own the house, firstly. It doesn't matter what they're worth because you don't own them. No, it doesn't matter. You're not getting capital increase from them. They're each generating you, whatever, 2 grand a month. Okay, so you got 25 times 2, you're making 50 grand. That's awesome. That's cool. Share that. 25 mil? There's a lot of misdirection in property, in trading, in flipping personal training, in nutrition, in health. There's misdirection fucking everywhere. People use it to sell. It's very hard to do this. Go on Company's House. I know plenty of people not on Company's House, ballers, yeah? Or they got nothing there and you're like, ballers. You look at like trading companies on Company's House. If your turnover is less than, I think, 10 mil, you can't see anything really. There's a lot of big players there. You'd never know it on Company's House. So I'm here saying, don't trust these fakers, do your research. But at the same time, I appreciate for you and for me and for everyone, doing your research is really fucking hard because there's no real way of verifying. Now, I think the younger generation particularly are worse at this. I think the older generation are a bit more skeptical and a bit more, it's not really possible. But I've seen plenty of people of all ages falling for all sorts of shit. I've had people giving tens of thousands of pounds to the fake accounts of people thinking it was them, which I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for. I have zero sympathy for. That is one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in my fucking life. Who gives 10 grand to someone via Instagram for a crypto loan in this market where crypto's who? Crypto what? Doge who, bruv? Who does that and then wants sympathy when there's plenty of ways to verify accounts or verify people and if you've done business with that person before and then you went and did this, that's on you. Who has sympathy for that? You can't have sympathy for yourself for that. Nuts. Someone said, does buying fake followers count? Absolutely. Don't make me start on the amount of people buying fake followers. I get it and it works. Of course it works because a lot of people will see it and say, oh, they got 10k, they got 20k, 50k. Oh, they suddenly go to 200k. Whoa, legit. And they give them money and they buy their courses. Oh, you done one BRR? Oh, you a BRR expert, are you? Yeah? Oh, you never refinance? You've been rejected by your mortgage lender? No, I don't think so. Okay. You've had a leak yet? No. Oh, okay. You manage a tenant? Oh, no, okay. Shut your mouth, man. People out here, listen, one swallow does not make summer. One rent to rent, one essay, one this. That means shit. You ain't shit. I'm sorry. Well done, though, for doing it. Like, you are shit. No, you are important, But you're not in a position to start selling something or selling your knowledge about something you've done nothing about. And look, I promise you, it's so much easier to be fake and to rent the Ferraris and do all this stupid stuff, right? When I say rent, by the way, no insult to financing or anything like that. I'm going to finance. People finance is smart, yeah? But you know what I mean? For a day, for the pictures, for the gram. Doing that works, yeah? Booking one business class flight, getting lots of angles, works. People will see it and give you 2 grand and buy your courses. Brother! They will. Why do you think people do crimes? You know how easy it is to take a Range Rover? They don't even insure them anymore. Gone. 50 grand. Gone. Done. You know how easy it is to take someone's iPhone? That's £1,000. You won't get caught. Yeah, we live in this surveillance society. People do crime, man. Big up all the uncles. No, do not big up because they're going to link back to me. All the uncles out there, I see you, yeah? Yeah? Uncles, aunties. Doing VAT, tax fraud, all of that, yeah? Import, export, all right, okay. Because it's easy sometimes to do crime and you get crime pays. And so does being fake and so does doing this. Because society believes it's chicken and egg. So do we really blame the people doing this? Or do we blame society for making them do it and corrupting them? Is the video taking a turn? Am I now gonna blame you instead of that? No, I'm not, but you can see why you might think that. Because if your potential customer is saying, please show me fake money and fake realness, I want it. What are you gonna do? You're gonna do what I do and say, listen, property is really hard. I don't wanna mentor you. If you're not serious, leave. I said to someone in my group, I said, where's your goals for last week? Like, are you slacking brackets again already? I cussed him 3 times in one sentence. He knows who he is. Why? I don't fuck with people not doing stuff. What would most mentees do? Most mentors do? Most people who are training? They'd say, oh, you didn't post your goals. You wanna get them up again. You want to sign up for another 6 months? I'm like, don't fucking sign up for another 6 months if you're not gonna do what we're gonna do, right? It's hard work, man. My voice hurts already. It's been like 13 minutes. So How do we sum up this video? Most people are fake online. Most of the stuff you see is fake. It works though. Do you blame them? Yes, you kind of do, because there's this thing called morals and ethics. But people, be safe out there. Don't give money. If an interest rate seems a bit too crazy and there's no security and it's in like crypto or something that you know is not popping right now, then think, ask some feedback, ask some friends, do some verification, look at them on Company House, ask for a fucking ID and proof of address. Who doesn't do that? I do it for everyone I employ. I do it for anyone who invests in me. I've had enough people. I'm getting too pissed off at everyone. Do you know what I mean? But this is real life. Pray for these people, because they're making money and like they're driving around and they're like in their yachts and shit. It's like, it looks quite fun, to be fair. So maybe I'll start lying about stuff, you know? Maybe I'll do a week of stunting on Instagram, right? And just see, as a social experiment, should I do this? Drop comments below and just see the responses I get from people. And if it works and if it gets sale and things like that, I think I should do that, right? Just to see how the other half lives, the bottom half. So anyways, people, stay safe. It's not safe on these streets, risky roads out here. Keep listening to Burna Boy and Dave, putting some Beanie Man when you're there as well. Be good people, don't scam other people, because you're scamming yourself. Stay safe, people. Don't believe this shit, don't believe the hype. It's too good to be true. If it doesn't make sense, if people aren't answering your questions, they give you some dumb responses, don't be dumb too.